Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Champale and thanks for clicking on my video. Today's video will be 4 dinners that my family and I had this past week. Some of them are easy, well most of them are easy, but you get the gist of it. I just wanted to give you guys some motivation to cook for you and your family. And I want to say that I am not a chef, I'm just a mom feeding her kids. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Tonight on the menu will be baked Southwest chicken. So I have some boneless chicken breast, some Mexican cheddar cheese, some coriander, bell pepper, whole black beans, diced green chilies, and some whole quarter corn. So let's get into it. I'm gonna leave the recipe for this down below, but I'm just gonna cut the skin off because I don't think it'll be good with the skin. Even though we've never had this before, it'll be okay. And I'm gonna cut the chicken breast in half too because it's too thick. Because the weekends, you never know what we're gonna eat, and I'm super busy on Fridays. But this recipe was picked out by my husband because normally on Sundays we do salmon Sundays. Salmon, broccoli, sweet potatoes, and I don't like none of that stuff besides the broccoli. So I made this, and I wasn't a huge fan of this either. My kids liked it. Well, of course, they picked all the corn and brown beans off. My husband liked it. I didn't like it because it was too many textures. But all the background noise you're going to hear is Sunday. My kids are home. Everybody is home. So I have 3 kids. 9, 3, and 1. No, she's not 3. She's 4. So it can get pretty loud in my house. And I seasoned the chicken with my favorite seasonings. You know me, onion powder, garlic powder, salt, Creole seasoning, Italian seasoning, and I smushed it together to get all the chicken coated in the seasonings, and then I layered everything on top of it and baked it. I'm really not saying much about this recipe because it's not mine to tell. Like I said, I will link it down below in the description box. But I normally post my what's for dinners on Sunday because it's easier because I already have it prepped and everything. But I was super busy this weekend. I ain't gonna put that many. Hey. And once I was done adding all the vegetables to it, I added enough cheese to cover all the vegetables on top. But like I was saying, I was super busy this weekend. I went out Friday with some military spouses to a restaurant that was called Knox Dine in the Dark. And I honestly didn't think that we would be dining in pitch black. But it was a great experience. It was another check off my bucket list. All right, and dinner is done. It's late, so this is all I'm gonna do.
Despite its epic breaking map, there's no reason yet to panic about the state of households everywhere. We shouldn't panic about
Tonight on the menu will be chicken curry. Well, I'm gonna make myself chicken curry, and I'm gonna make everybody else shrimp curry. So I have shrimp, chicken thighs, the golden curry mix, potatoes, and carrots. I have rice, but I haven't started cooking it yet. As you saw, I already cut up the carrots and the potatoes. I have onions cut up too, but I have them in the refrigerator. And I'm just gonna take the bone out of the chicken thigh and flatten it out. After dinner, we went to a bar and had a couple of drinks, and I didn't make it home until 2:30 a.m. Talk about tired, because I don't know when the last time I stayed up that late was. I'm telling you, usually when I get into bed at 10, I'm snoring and slobbering at 10:05. Unless one of my kids are sick and I have to stay up late, you know. But I actually enjoyed myself Friday night, and I can't wait to the next gathering, and I hope I get invited to it. And then Saturday, I woke up around noon because, you know, I had a long night out, and my kids wanted to go to the pool. So we went to the pool around 2:30, and they swam till about 4, and then we went to the next to get some drinks and some snacks for family movie night every Saturday. And the next had crab legs. The frozen crab legs, they were a arm and a leg, but they were worth it. So we had a crab ball instead of pizza night. And I also made shrimp and potatoes and all the fixings. So that was so much better than pizza night in my opinion. I put some olive oil down, so I'm gonna put the potatoes and carrots to get some color. The potatoes and carrots have some color now. I also added in the onions to let them saute. So I'm gonna add enough water in to cover the potatoes and carrots and let it cook down. When I added in the onion to let it saute, I did season it with garlic powder, onion powder, salt, and black pepper. That was before I added the water to give it some flavor. Alright, I'm gonna add in the shrimp. They are firm now, so I'm just gonna add in the shrimp. You know, it don't take shrimp long to cook. And I'm gonna add in the curry cubes. And Sunday was my grocery shopping day, and it was like really cloudy and muggy here. I think it did rain a little bit too. So we stayed inside, we played Monopoly and watched TV with the kids before I went grocery shopping. And you know, once you come back from grocery shopping, it's hectic. Alright, and dinner is done. I just fried up the chicken thighs. I'll leave a video link down below where I showed you in detail what I did to get that good crispy coating on it. But it looks so good. I don't have any shrimp. I didn't want shrimp. And this is my daughter's. And this is my husband's with brown rice. My two little will not eat this. Dinner is done. It's just tacos. I broke my shell and added the meat. And I got all my trimmings on the side. And I fixed the girls' plates too. So that's dinner for tonight. Something easy. Tonight on the menu will be unstuffed peppers. I have this carrot left over from when I made my daughter lunch this morning, so I'm gonna chop it up real fine so we can't taste it, just to add some more veggies so my middle won't know. Green bell peppers, a cup of rice, onion, minced beef, and stewed tomatoes. I prefer tomato sauce, but all I got is stewed tomatoes, so I might blend them up and add them because we're really not fans of tomatoes. And once the olive oil get hot, I'm gonna saute my carrots and onions. You see, I finally chopped the carrots up, so hopefully my kids don't pick it out. I know I've been super chatty in this video. I've told you about my whole entire weekend and it's only 7 minutes in. But if you like more chatty videos like this other than me playing music, just let me know down below. And I promise I can fulfill your request because I am chatty and I do love to talk. But I just sauteed my vegetables and let them sweat down before I added in the ground beef to let the ground beef brown. To brown, I'm gonna add in my seasonings. You know me, onion powder, garlic powder, Creole season, black pepper, and I did oregano or Italian season, one of them, or probably both of them, and I already minced the garlic, so I'm gonna just add that in. Stir it in and get it well combined. Alright, the minced beef is done. I keep going between minced beef and ground beef. I don't know why. I'm so used to calling it ground beef, but in Singapore it's called minced beef. I'm gonna go ahead and add my bell peppers. And I didn't cut them finely because me and my oldest and my husband like them. My middle, she'll probably pick them out, but I wanted to cut them bigger because it's unstuffed bell peppers. So you know, bell peppers is the main ingredient, so that's why I cut them like this. My rice is washed, and I'm gonna just stir it around and let the rice like get mixed in real well before I add in the diced tomatoes. And I am holding the baby, and I am right-handed, so it's kind of hard. Let me see. Okay. And I'm just trying to mix the rice in good. I did blend up the diced tomatoes. So I added a whole cup of water, another stir. And once it comes to a boil and the rice cooks, I'm gonna add the cheese to it. I'm gonna cover it and let it cook. I'm gonna watch it so that the water won't evaporate. It's been about 20 minutes, so I'm gonna give it a good stir before I add the cheese. The rice looks done. I'm not good at cooking rice, so it's done. And I have 2 cheeses open in the fridge. I got the 3 cheese Italian and the Mexican 4 cheese. Cheese makes everything good, so I'm gonna add the rest of both of them. And I have more cheese in the fridge to top it off, but give it a good stir, let the cheese get in there. And I'm gonna turn it off because it's still hot and the cheese is still melt. I feel like I need some more cheese. It's not, I like my peppers cheesy, so I might add some more cheese. Okay, dinner is done. I topped it with some more black pepper and some more Creole seasoning and some more cheese, and the cheese has melted. It looks so good. I'm gonna saute the bell peppers and onions first. Next month, we will be moving to military housing, which will be 45 minutes away from the house that we live in right now. It's a good thing because it's closer to my daughter's school, but it's further away from my husband's job. And we only have 1 car. And my middle will have to be taken out of her preschool that she goes to right now. And it's going to be hard on her because she likes going to school. So I don't know what we're going to be doing during the day. But once the bell pepper and onions got softened, I added in my shrimp and I let my shrimp cook until they started to turn into seeds. The shrimp are done, so I'm going to take them out. This part is pretty much explanatory, but I heated up my tortilla. I added cheese. I added the shrimp and bell pepper mixture. I also added pico. And dinner is done. I put some extra pico and guacamole on the side because I like it. So there you go. And that's going to be it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.